Right, then we have discussed about the list already, and then we have discussed about the tuples as well. Right, then, right, if it is a list, what can you say about the items? Is it ordered? Is the list items are ordered? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the items are ordered. Therefore, there is an index as well. Now, that's why we have used the index as well. Ordered, therefore indexed. And then, yes, it's allowed to change. That it gives you changeable. Yes, it allows duplicates. There are duplicate values as well. It allows duplicates. Then, if it is a tuple, is it the same? Is it ordered, indexed? Yes, there is an order. It is indexed, but it is not changeable. Therefore, unchangeable. It is unchangeable. Does it have duplicates? Yes, there is duplicates. Right now, we're going to talk about set. Right now, how the set behave. Okay, is there any order for the set item? There is no order. Therefore, unordered. If there is no order, then it is unindexed. Therefore, no indexes, because you can't say if there is no order of the values, then there is no order. That means no index. Unordered, unindexed. Therefore, does it allow to change? That's the problem. Does it allow to change? We'll see. And no duplicates. Set does not contain duplicates. Therefore, no duplicates. Right. Now, does it allow to change? That's problematic. Now, no duplicates. Does it allow to change? Right now, you can say you can add or remove items. For a set, you can add or remove, but items cannot be replaced. Items are unchangeable. Then you can say items are unchangeable, but items are unchangeable, but can add or remove items. Can add or remove item. Remember, but unchangeable cannot change. Items cannot change, but items are you can add or remove items. Therefore, you can say, okay, now whether it is changed, you can say it's changeable. But changeable means you just can't, by the index number, you can't replace it. Right? Therefore, now you could say, now set items are unordered, unindexed, no duplicates, and items are unchangeable. That means you can add or remove items, but you cannot change. Now, this is what we have to talk about set. Now, let's see the set right now. So far, we have done only list and tuple. Their items are ordered, and then list allow us to change, but the tuple does not, and both have the uh, duplicate values right now. And the list we use square brackets, and the tuple we use round brackets for the set. Now, set we're going to use curly brackets. Right now, for the set we're going to use the curly brackets. Right now, let's see. Now, sets we're going to use by set items are unordered, unindexed, and then no duplicates and unchanged. Right. And start with curly brackets, defined by curly brackets. Right. Now, let's see how to declare a set. Okay, let this make this as a comment first of all. You can have a set called, let's say, st equals, can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can print st, and you can print the type of the st, right? Now it just display like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is a set. And then the length method, and everything is working here as well right now. Usual things right now. If you use the length, now it will give you size 5, right? Now here, now, okay, let's try to add some duplicate values as well. Right now I have same set duplicates, right? But you can see ST contains, even though you have 10 items, it gives you as 5 because it counts only the unique values. It counts only the unique values. Right now, if I have like this, right, only once, then you can say it has only one, and it takes as one item, because even though the same value has repeated, it will ignore. Therefore, set does not have duplicates. Remember that. Set does not have duplicates. Right. Right. Then try to have some set of the other values as well. Like now we have just tried with the numbers. Try with the words, Boolean values, numbers, decimals. Likewise, try out quickly. Right now, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5, 7.5, and then true, false. Now you can see here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have 9 values, but it gives me as 8. Can someone tell me which one is the missing one? Can someone tell me the missing value? Yes, missing value, please. What value is missing there? Very easy question I asked, right? You just need to check what are the values I have declared here and what are the values it printed here. And then you can see whether you have to count how many values are here. And then tell me which one is the missing one.
True is missing.
True. Yes. Right. Now, yes, true is missing. Okay. Now, before that, yes, that is the one missing. And then again, you can, if you carefully look at this, now you can see the order. Is it the same? Is the way the both printed, is it the same? I just printed the same place. Is it the same? Oh,
No.
let me print again. Now, is it the same? Now you can see it is different. Therefore, that's why we say the set items are unordered. Therefore, you can see there is no defined order. It will be it will be displayed because there is no order. Therefore, random order. You can't predict on that because you can't say now whether will it print 5 first or likewise. You can't say that, right? Then here Right now you can see 4, 5, 6.5, 7.5. Previously it was like at the end you had this, and then in the middle, at the beginning, likewise you can see there is no order. And also, what happens is this true. Okay, let's figure it out. If I have, let's say I'm going to remove this some set of numbers. If I have true and false, only true and false, right? Fine. Yes, it says false and true, and then two items, correct? And then if I have zero as well, if I have zero, then again it says 2, and then 0 is not visible. Therefore, remember, in a set, 0 considered as false, and the 1 considered as 0 considered as false, and 1 considered as true. Therefore, it treated as duplicate values. Therefore, when with the true and the 1, you have both, then it considered as the same thing, and then duplicates. Therefore, it will treat it as a duplicate. And false and 0 considered as the same and then treated as a duplicate. Therefore, that's why we have true, false, 0, 1, but 0 and 1 has been ignored because already true and false are there. Therefore, that's why uh, here it has ignored. Therefore, remember, note that the 0 and false, also true and 1 are considered as the same value in sets. Therefore, they are treated as duplicates. Right. Right now you can see that you can have different types of values in a set. Using the length method, you can get the type of the size number of elements in a set. Using the type method, you can get the type of the set. Like as you can go ahead. Right now, even like previously, if you want to create a set using set constructor, you could do it. Now remember, you have to use a double round brackets for that. You can have the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right now you can see this is how we create a set using the set constructor. But mind about the round brackets. Right. Right. Then how to access the set items. Now since there is no index, you can't go by the index number, right? Because there is no order. Therefore you can't. Therefore you can't go by the index number. You can't access by the index number. Right. Then how can we loop or how can we print a set? Okay, why don't you try using a for loop, how to print elements of a set using loop, using a for loop, let's say, using an iteration. Okay, try out and send me the answer via chat. How can we display items of a set using a for loop? Very easy. Send me the answer. Right, thank you. And now we could do it using a for I in st, for I in st, print I. And now like this, you could print you can iterate through a set using a for loop. Right now, that's what you can do it. Right then, here in a set, if I want to, let's say, check whether any item is available in the set or not, whether using in operator, whether we, in order to figure it out whether some value is in this one or not, I'm gonna print, then you see like check. I can check 10 in ST. Then if the 10 is available in ST, it will say true, otherwise false. Therefore, let me add 10. Then it will say true. If you want to find about a number, whether it is available in us, you could use the in operator. And also, you could use not in. right? Not in operator will return true. 99 is not available in the set. No? Right. Likewise, you can do it. Therefore, now if you want to figure it out whether is there any given number is available in the set or not, you could use you can check that using in operator. Right now, once a set is created, remember you cannot change the items, but you can add or remove items. Right now, let's see, I have set with 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna print this, and then I'm gonna add the items. If you want to add an item, you could add using the add method. St.add method. Let's say 4. St.add method 5. Now you can see this is how you can add items to a set, right? But you cannot change. Once you create, you cannot change. Remember that. Right now, this is how you add items into a set. Right now, let's say we have a set called A. A contains, let's say, 1, 2, and set B contains 1 and 2. And if I want to add second set to the first set, then you could do it using update. A dot update, A dot update. Now you can see when you print A, here it prints 1, 2, and 1, 2. Right now, all the elements are. Now, that is how you add set. Now, this is how you add elements to a set. In order to add elements to a set, you could use add method if you want to add any other, let's say even if it is a list, let's say now even B is a list, even if B is a list, if B is a list and if you want to add into a set like you can see, you could do it. And then even if it is if this is a tuple, you could add the tuple items as well, even if it is a set. Right, therefore it doesn't matter. Right now, using the update method, you can add any item, iterable. And as the way you could add, as the way you could update, you could remove the items as well. Therefore, now from the st, let's say we're gonna print the mist, and then we're gonna remove for, I'm gonna display. So now you can see here it will, here from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it will remove 4, and then it will display without 4. If you just say without 4, if you have mentioned 5, then it will be removing 5. But if you try to remove the item which is not available now, you will get an error. Therefore, if the item is not available, you will be getting error. Therefore, remember that as well. Right. Now, what I want you to do is you have a given set and ask user to enter a number, right? What you user wants to remove, and then check whether the given element is available using in operator or not in operator. You could do it now. If it is available, then remove it. Do the code and send it to me quickly via chat. What you have to do? Let's say here we have a given my set, okay, equals the elements, let's say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 7, 86, 31. Likewise, I have some set of values. Right now, I want you to ask user to enter. Right now, I will do that part as well. Okay, ask user to enter the number to remove. Int input item to remove number to remove. Right number to remove, and then user will enter that number, and then that will be stored in n. Then I want you to remove it by using the remove method, and you know that when you try to remove a number using remove method, and if it is not available, then that will give you an error. Therefore, I don't want to see an errors in my program. And if the number is not available, you have to say whatever the number you entered is not available. If it is available, you have to remove it. Okay, let's try out. Send me the answer via chat, please, quickly. How can you do this? Now, we can check whether uh, if n in my set. If n in my set, that means yes, no? Then we could set what? My set dot remove, and then you can display n remove, and thereafter you can print the my set as well. And otherwise, we can say, okay, otherwise you can say n is not available, it's up to you to do it. Right. Now, what happens here now? Okay, here, there's a problem here. This case, right. Now, okay. If you want to remove 40, then you cannot remove 40. 40 is not available. If you want to remove 86, then what does it say? Object has no attribute. Okay, now here, this is what? This is an tuple. Right. Now, what we were dealing with, that. Right. Okay. Right. 86 removed. Okay, now this is how you could do it. Right. Okay. Good. That's how we can remove an item. Right. Therefore, remember what you have to remember is if the item what you can remove using the remove method, if it is not available, that will give you an error. That will give you an error. Remember that. Right. But if in such scenario right now there's another method called discard, then you could use my set dot discard. Right now, if I say my set dot discard 100 is not available, and then if I print the set, now you can see right now because of this one it will be doing this right now. Here my set dot discard 100, there's no 100, no? Then you cannot discard right now. Right? Let's remove it. But if I try to remove 100 now, it won't give me an error because there is no 100, but use the discard method. But if I have used 2, you can see 2 has been removed here. 2 has been removed, therefore the discard method. Therefore, remember now, in order to add items, you could use the add method, and then we could use the update method, and you could use the remove method, and you could use the discard method. Right, remove. Remember the differences between these. You could use the add method to add any item to a set. You could use the update method, add any iterable to a set. If the item is available, in order to remove it, you could use the remove method. But remember, if the item is not available, this will raise an error. The discard method also can be used to remove an item. Even if the item is not available, this will not raise an error. Right. And then you could, right now you could use the remove method as well. Right now, there's another method as well. Sometimes you might have heard about this pop. The pop method, because we don't know there is no order associated with the there is no order associated with the set. Therefore, when you use the pop method, you don't know which value will may get removed. Right now, right now for the time being, which value? Okay, beforehand we'll bring this as well. Print my set dot pop. Okay. You can't print my set without defining it. Now you can see here, for the time being, only the one has been removed, right? But we can't guarantee because there is no order. Okay, in order to change this, let me have a B like now you can see here, using the pop method, you can remove the items, but you cannot guarantee the which value will get removed because items are not ordered. Right, and then if you want, you could use the clear method as well, like the others. If you use the clear method, what will happen? All the items will get removed. If you use the clear method, all the items will get removed. Now nothing will be there. All the items will get removed when you use the clear method. And as well, you could use the delete keyword as well. If you use the delete keyword, that would delete the entire set. That would delete the entire set. You could just use delete. And then that would delete the set. Now you can see no longer it is available. That is how you delete a set. That is how you delete a set. Right. Now, basically, you may have heard about some set when you are learning set. You may have already heard about the set operations, right? Then, what are the set operations you have heard about? Yes, tell me. Union operator, yes. Union, intersection, yes, yes, good. Right. Now, yes, there are few operations. Like now, basically, you may have done union and intersection, difference. Likewise, you may have done it already. Now, let's try out some set operations as well. Right now, let's say set A contains set A. Let's say set A contains numbers like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Right. And then set B contains, right, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then I'm going to have 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Right. Now, if I try to get the union operation, let's say the union operation. Right. Now, you can use that. Okay. Set union equals set A dot dot union set A dot union set B. Set A dot union set B. And let's say we make it as set C. Print A. Right now you can see here when I add these two together, right now you have there was 40 and 50 is common for both A and B, and then altogether it should be 10 values, but since 40 and 50 is common, you will end up by only having 8 items. Now that is how you get the union operation. Union, right? Union method. You could use union method, right? Set union, right? And right now you can use the union. Right, even you can use the update method as well, right? In order to join two sets, right? That you know already. And even uh, without this union, right now, you'd have done like this. Try this one. Set A. Right now that also will do the same. Now this operator also will do the same. Right, therefore, right now this will give you the both join the two sets. Right now it will join the two sets. Right. Right. Right now, if you have multiple sets to join, let's say we have 10, 20, 30, and 30, 40, 50, 30, 50, 60, and let's see equals 70, 80, 90. And if you want to merge multiple sets, then you could use set D, let's say. Set D equals set A dot union, set B, and set C. Right, and then you can bring the set D as well. Likewise, you could join multiple sets also using the union method. Right, you can join multiple sets also using the union method. And this operator, remember, right, you cannot only you can use with the sets. You cannot use with the other iterables. Right. Right now, can someone tell me? Right now, I said you could use union as well as the update method to join a set. No, what's the difference? Now we have already tried the union method as well as the update method. What's the difference between union and the update? Try out and tell me quickly. Yes, what's the difference now? Yes, the difference is what? The union method will create a set and then this will return a new set. The union method will return a new set. But the update method will update the existing set. That means update method will update the existing set, but that will not return any new set. The union method will return a new set. Now, for an example, now if I want to say, now if I say set equals set c equals set c dot update. Okay, how can you use the update method? No, you don't say like this. No, set c dot update set c dot update set b. What's gonna happen? All the elements in set b right now 30, 50, 60 now will get added to right now. Let's say now here I'm gonna print the set c before this and after this I'm gonna print this. Right now, previously set C contains only 70, 80, 90. Then it will add the 30, 50, 60 also into the set C. Now this will add the items of set C, set B into the set C. Therefore, the update method insert all items from the set B to the set C. That means all items from one set to another set. And it changed the original set. Now it changed the original set B. It won't return a new set. But if you do it using the union method, it would be like you're going to have set D, let's say set D equals. Now you can say set D equals. You can say set C dot union. Set C dot union. You could use set C dot union set B. Right now you can say set C dot union set B. Right now, what's going to happen? Here, this would return a new set D. Now this would be a new set. Now it won't change anything to the set B or set C. It will give you a new set D. Right now that would add the items and will return a new set. Right, and then set does not have duplicate values, therefore it will remove the duplicates values. Right. Then that's how the union operates. And then we have the intersection. Right now, when you use the intersection operator, right, the common elements would get displayed when you use the intersection operation. Right now, set D equals set A dot intersection set B. Intersection set B, and then if I run this, you can see 30 and 40 is the common elements, then that will display the common elements. Right now, here when you are dealing with the intersection, you can use the here the intersection or use the operator. And right now here you could use the AND operator as well. Right. Try out using the AND operator, whether it gives you the same. The rather using the intersection method. Right. Okay. Let's see. make it as a comment, and then you could use set A and set B. You will get the same, right? Therefore, you could use the AND operator instead of the intersection as well. Right. Right. And then if you want to get the set A and the set B, only elements available in set A, you could use the difference method. And then right now, let's try the difference method as well. Now difference, now set A dot set A dot difference, set A dot difference set B. Then you can see only elements available in set A. Unique elements in set A is 10 and 20. Right now the difference method. Right now that gives you are the only elements in set A. The only elements in set A will be given by the difference method. Only elements in set A will be given by the difference method. That means only elements present in set A, not in set B. Now, in set theory, you can write it as right now. Here, you may have already done it now. Now, A union. Okay, let me change the color first. Right now, we have done A union B, union operator. That means this is what we did previously. All the elements of set A and B. A intersection. Elements only belongs to set A and B. The common elements. Now, here the common elements. Now that you can do it using this is the union, this is the intersection. And then the difference. Elements only belongs to set A difference B. Elements only belongs to set A is what you call as A difference. Elements only belongs to set A. Only unique elements in set A. You can say difference. Right. Elements only belongs in set A. You call as difference. Right. And now here only elements belongs in set A is 10 and 20. Now that's why here you will get the 10 and 20 when you use the difference method. Right now, the same thing you could do it using right now here using the hyphen difference. So use the operator dash right now. Then here that you could try out using set B equals set A. You can't say minus right now. This is set B, right? Only elements belongs in set A. Right now, likewise, you will be getting the out. Right, difference method. Right, then there's another method called symmetric difference. Now we'll try out that what is the symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. Oh, you could use this operator right now. So let me clear the first. Right, now set A dot symmetric difference set B. Now let's see what's going to be the output. Now you can see the common without the common elements. 30 and 40 are the common elements. So without the 30 and 40, you get 10, 20, 50, 60. The elements present in both, the elements unique in both, not in both, not present in both. Or you can say the elements unique in both. Unique elements in both sets will be given by symmetric difference. The symmetric difference method will give you the elements from unique elements in both sets or without the common elements. This will give you the all the elements without the common elements. All without common elements. Right now, the same thing you could have done using this operator 10, 50, 20, 60. Right now, you could use this. Now, remember these as well. Right. And right. Now, these will be only work with the sets, right? Now, remember, right now, these operators will work only with the sets and not with the other data types. Right now, if you rather creating a new set, if you want to update the existing set, rather creating a new set if you want to uh, update the existing set, right? Now you can see without the rather using the union. Let's say now if you want to get the all the elements here of the set A and set B, and you want to update the set 1 as let's say set A, so then you can say set A dot update set A dot update set B right now. Now what's going to happen is here, now this would update. Now let me update set A, print set A and B. Right now, let me do the set A and B, and then if I say set A dot update set B, what's going to happen? Right now, here it will update all the elements from set A and set B into set A. Now this is like union operation right now here. You could similar with the update method as well right now. But that would update the existing set, that will not return a new set. Remember that. Okay. Okay. And then we have, you could use the update method if you want to. All right. Now, how can I write it? I don't know. Okay. Okay. And then if you want to check the intersection, then you could use intersection update. Now, if you want, you can try out the intersection update. Intersection update. Now what's going to happen if I use intersection update? Now A and B, you can see the elements, and then only the common elements between A and B will get replaced to the set A. Now in intersection update. Now this will not return a new set. Then this would not return a new set, and this would update the existing set. Right, intersection update. Now you could use it here with intersection update. And then we have what you have difference update. Now let's try the difference update. Now what happens here is difference update is, now you can see only the elements available in set A, the unique elements available in set A will get updated to set A. See the difference update. Therefore, you could use the update method or intersection update instead of the intersection. Or you could do with the difference update. Right. Right. And then we have symmetric difference. And then for that you have symmetric difference update. Oh, I'll write this. Okay, symmetric difference update. Now elements only unique in both set A and B will be given by symmetric difference update. Now that I'm going to the next slide. The union we could go with intersection and then intersection update difference and then symmetric difference update. Right. This is symmetric difference update. Right. Okay, and then these are the methods. Right, we can go ahead. Okay. Symmetric difference update. Right now we have usage. Right. Okay, and then apart from these, there are some other set theories as well, and then I'll give you some few. Right now, okay, now let's say now 10, 20, 30 right now. Okay, this is right now these items I don't. Right now, if we think these are the methods we have discussed so far, right? Okay, then apart from the length, type, and those. Let's say now if we have set A is 10, 20, 30, 40, and if I have 10, 20, 10 and 20, right? Now, if I want to check whether is set B is a subset of set A, is a subset. Now, all the elements of set B is included in set A, no? Therefore, if I want to check whether it is a subset of set A, then I can use it using is subset. Then set A is subset. I can check whether set A is a subset of set B. Yes or no? Right now, I could print it using. All right, now set B is a subset of set A. Right now, set B dot set B dot is subset set A. Set B is a subset set A. Set B is subset of a set B is a subset. Set B is a subset of set A. It says spelling's wrong most probably. Set B dot is set object has no attribute called the subset. Okay, it's subset. Right. Okay, this is the spelling mistake. Right, then here set A is a okay. Set B is a subset of set A. Right now, that's what. Did you mean is subset? Yes. IS, SUB, SCT, IS, SUB, SCT, IS, SUB, SCT. Why doesn't Yes, then you can say set B is a subset of set B is a subset of set A. Now, because all the elements of set B is included in set A. Set B is a subset of set A, right? All the elements of set B is included in set A. Therefore, you could check whether it using subset. Then is subset method. Therefore, you could use the is subset method. Now, is subset. Now, whether set all the elements of a particular set is included in another set. Because set A contains all the elements, therefore set B contains 1020. 1020 already in set A, therefore set B is a subset of set A. Right now, the same way, you could check the superset as well. Set whether set A is a, you can check set A is a superset of set A is a superset of set B. Now, how can you check that? Set A is a superset of set B. That means what is a superset? And the superset is we can find by set A is a superset of set B. Set A is a superset. Now here you have to check whether it's a superset. No? Is superset. Here, set A is a superset of set A is a superset of set B. Yes, because you can use is superset method in order to check whether it is a superset. You could use a is superset. Right now, that is also a set method right now in order to find out which one has all the elements, whether it is a superset or subset likewise. And if there are any common elements right now, if there is no common element, then you call it as a disjoint set. If there is no common elements, we call it as a disjoint set. If there is no common element, let's say for an example, I have set A, set B, and set C equals 50 and 60. Now you can see no common elements between set B and set C. No? Right, then set B and set C are called as disjoint sets because no common elements. Therefore, if you want to check whether both set A and B, set B and C are disjoint sets, if you want to check set B and set B and set C is uh, set C is disjoint. Right now, you can check whether using is disjoint set. Set B dot is disjoint set. Set B and set C. Now, if there is no common elements, then that should return true. Is disjoint EIS is disjoint. IS EIS disjoint IS disjoint. Yes, if there is no common elements between B and C, you can say these two are disjoint set. Therefore, you could check whether using is disjoint method. If someone, if there's a question asking, do we have right now the same thing can be tested using by getting the intersection and by proving that the intersection is no elements. If there is no common elements, that means those two sets you call as a disjoint sets. If there is no common elements, then you can call it as a disjoint sets. Right. Now, That is the set theories that you need to remember the methods and normally which require for you to work with. And let's do some exercises up to that. I want you to try out these until I give you some questions. Any questions up to now, please ask. Python set. Right, okay, quickly do these questions and then send me the answer via chat, please. Okay, right now, this is how you get the answers, right? Perfect. Any other questions you can ask now?